What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So it has become abundantly clear. Now I have an understanding. I have a clear understanding. It's become abundantly clear why five-time world champion, three-division world champion, superstar boxer, who is considered one of the faces and one of the cash cows of the sport of boxing, top 10 pound-for-pound best fighters in the world, undefeated with a record of 30 wins, no loss, no draw, 28 wins by way of knockout, 30 years of age, 5'5", or 5'4", as he would say, with a 67-inch arm. That being Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis, he recently wished luck and acknowledged undefeated 4-division world champion, first ballot Hall of Famer, 2-division undisputed world champion, Japanese superstar and future Hall of Famer, Inoue, the Monster Inoue, on his upcoming fight. And he publicly congratulated him. Now, Tank Davis himself, as you see this post, Tank Davis himself, in the press conference, when asked what would be a super fight, he said, me versus the Japanese superstar Inoue would be a super fight. That's a fight I would like to have. That's a super fight. Gervonta Tank Davis also stated on record that he had a hit list of fighters that he wanted to fight that included Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and Vasyl Lomachenko before he retired. In 3 separate interviews, he said that. Then, in his press conference and the lead up to his March 1st showdown with Lamont Roach, when asked about fighting Shakur and why is he not fighting Shakur instead of fighting Lamont Roach, he says, why do y'all keep bringing up Shakur Stevenson's name? He ain't do nothing in the sport. And then somebody asked him, shouts out to my brother Skip, he says, but you said that you wanted to fight them before you retired. He said, I never said that. In 3 separate interviews, you can see him say that. Then, in an interview, he said him and Monster Inoue would be a super fight. So when he congratulated Monster Inoue and wished him luck, shouts out to the brother Showbiz the Adult. He did a video and he felt that this is opening the door to a super fight between Tank and Inoue. And I told you, when everybody sent me that saying that Tank is focused on fighting Inoue and setting his sights on Inoue, I did a video and I said, that's not going to happen. And lo and behold, look. Now Tank Davis is saying, why do y'all want me to fight everybody no matter the weight class? What? You the one that brought this up. You the one brought up fighting Shakur Stevenson. When Shakur was still at 130, you said you was going back down after the Rolly fight. You was going back down to fight Shakur Stevenson. Then it became a thing, and now you don't know why people are bringing it up? You said you was going to knock out Devin Haney, win, lose, or draw. Then when people bring up Devin Haney's name, you don't know why people are bringing it up? You brought up fighting Monster Inoue and said it would be a super fight. He just a little too small. You don't think it could happen. And now you don't know why people are bringing it up? It's clear to me, abundantly clear, that Gervonta Tank Davis doesn't understand how sports work. Right? It's abundantly clear. He believes that as long as he fights, it doesn't matter truly who he fights, as long as he get paid a lot of money and he's entertaining, that's all that matters. He doesn't understand the structure of the sport of sports. And he told you he wasn't a fan of the sport of boxing when he didn't even know who Marvin Hagler was. And said he never watched Marvin Hagler until Coach Calvin put him up on Marvin Hagler. He's not a student of the sport of boxing. But just imagine Sugar Ray Leonard saying, why do y'all want me to fight Tommy Hearns, Roberto Duran, or Marvin Hagler? Roberto Duran was at 135. Aaron Pryor was at 140. Marvin Hagler was at 160. Sugar Ray Leonard was at 147. So imagine people saying, or Sugar Ray Leonard saying, why y'all want me to fight all these dudes when he didn't fight none of them but Wilfred Benitez, because he did fight Ryan Garcia. So Sugar Ray Leonard did fight Wilfred Benitez, who's one of the greats. So imagine Floyd saying, why y'all want me to fight Canelo, Oscar De La Hoya, Shane Mosley, Diego Corrales? Because it's a part of the sport. When you are one of the best in the sport, you want to see the best versus the best. Imagine in another sport, in another lane, in basketball, Kevin Durant or LeBron saying, why you want to see me play Kevin Durant? Why you want to see me play Giannis Antetokounmpo? Why you want to see me play against the late, great legend Kobe Bryant? Because it's a part of the sport. He doesn't understand the structure of the sport. Imagine the greats of yesteryear, Muhammad Ali saying, why you want to see me fight George Foreman? Why you want to see me fight Joe Frazier? What do you mean? It's a sport that you're a part of that you are considered one of the best in. So obviously people want to see you in and around the best versus the best. He doesn't understand the concept of sports. Because Floyd Mayweather embedded in his brain that it's all about getting the bag. So the part of fighting for legacy and fighting the best, he's not grasping the concept. So when people say they want to see him fight the best, that's why his fans react the way they do, and that's why he reacts the way he does. Period. I've come to that conclusion. So that's all I got for y'all. This was after Inoue got that brutal knockout victory. Of course, people want to see it. I'm gone. Peace.